My goodness, Nintendo! If you're gonna show us a preview of something, you might as well put a release date on your website. Okay, do you know what? What's gonna happen is I'm going to put up the release date or the tentative release date of this DLC pack right now on the screen if I looked it up. So, boom, boom. Okay, great. So basically, there will be no gameplay footage because, like you guys, I do not have the Fire Emblem DLC pack as of the time of recording. However, there is the official announcement from today. I was very excited to see all this really cool new stuff. Actually, it was yesterday when we saw the Japanese press release, which was really cool. But now that the English one is out, I can finally talk about it. So this will be fun. So this is the Shadow Dragon DLC pack, which is going to go totally old school with characters from Shadow Dragon, which is going to be Navarre, Minerva, and Linde, or Linde. Linda? Let's call her Linda for now. I'll look up how to spell her or pronounce her name later. So the cool thing about this one is that in addition to the three characters, there will also be a bunch of costumes. They all look phenomenal, each one of them. Like Marth's costume for the bridegroom, 10 out of 10. Caeda's beautiful, Tiki, so cute, and Lin, oh Lin, get into my game right now. Okay, so Navarre is like based on what we've sort of assumed. This is subject to change. This is purely speculation, but he's supposedly going to be a Lindis clone. And I said thing can be said for Minerva being a Camilla clone, but honestly, if you're going to copy a moveset, you might as well copy the best movesets in the game. So that's pretty cool. The Lone Wolf skill, I'm not too blown away by this one. I mean, increased damage when you're paired up. However, again, subject to change. I'm just kind of basing things off my initial perceptions. If the Lone Wolf skill does about as much damage as Solidarity, then it's, yeah, I'm not too blown away with that one because you also have to take in mind the pair up plus also stacks with it. But if not, and if it does like twice as much damage as Solidarity, then it's definitely worth a look. The thing is, though, again, like if you're not paired up with another unit, that means you miss out on your dual warrior specials. But again, depends on how you play. Personally, we'll see. Like if it's an amazing damage boost, then it might be worth it. The same thing goes for Iot's shields. This is, it could be useful for newer players, I think. Like if you were like maining a flyer like Hinoka, and then you were fighting against a bunch of bow users, I think that can definitely help out. Linde has probably the coolest one. This probably brings the newest utility to the table with Quick Wit. This is like, I'm hoping that Linde will be like sort of a different kind of moveset. I'm hoping it's a completely original moveset just due to the fact that we have two clones. We might as well have one original one for this new DLC pack. Quick Wit, basically, I think this is a huge buff, particularly for the tome users, because you know how tome users, with their gimmick, they're able to use a strong attack to circumvent the weapon triangle already. This means that, especially with the Robins, they can like have a huge AoE attack with their critical hits, and they can really fill up the Awakening gauge quite fast. So I cannot wait to see that one in action. I cannot wait to play some more Robin. And of course there is the new history maps. This, like, they have to stretch it out over 3. There's going to be a lot of stuff that we have to unlock. Again, like the new costumes, bridegroom, bride, vibrant dress, Lin Swordmaster. Oh, so excited. Sorry, I can't contain myself on this one. And new armor break models. Oh my goodness, rip prepubescent boys. You're going to really get your money's worth with that naked Marth. Yes. And Anna. Oh, Anna. Okay, cool. Oh, okay. So, new weapon attributes. I was very surprised when I saw this. I actually just read like several minutes ago. The thing about the new weapon attributes, I wasn't expecting it because I wasn't even thinking that Fury Builder from the previous DLC pack. Oh my goodness, it's been a whole month since we've had new Fire Emblem Fates content. Sorry, not Fire Emblem Fates, Fire Emblem Warriors content. Excuse me. Stat flip is like a topsy-turvy, but instead of magic resistance, it's attack and defense, and then magic and resistance. Well, I mispronounced that. It's really funny because I know that we've kind of done some experimentation, and that the stats aren't as super impactful as we initially thought. Like, they're still important, but it's just that they're not super. They're not the game changers in comparison to Lux. The Lux stat is like the best offensive stat out there, I think. But it's really funny to consider that Elise has the highest resistance stat in the game, and I think it's like the highest stat, actually. I think it's like 151, 152, really high. And the fact is that she can have the highest magic damage and physical damage. So that's really funny because if you give her the top tier it's high physical damage. So that's really cool. Gen Pier and Gen Cross. This is interesting. It feels kind of gimmicky, but I think that this kind of incentivizes people to, like, we have a lot of clone characters out there, right? So let's just say, like, for me, I main Camilla, so we could have like Gen Pier, where we can do extra damage on other women as Camilla, and then using Gen Cross on Minerva to do extra damage against enemies of the opposite gender. So, but I think that could be the thing to do. Like, there's plenty of weapon attributes that we're already choosing in between, but I think Gen Pier, Gen Cross, we don't even know what category of attribute it will be. But honestly, if it does turn out to be its own thing, then that is something I will be considering, because you know me, I love to put up as much damage as possible. Now, here's the thing. This is the thing I'm most excited for. New weapons. Okay, so Linde, Navarre, and Minerva obviously have their own. Caeda and Tiki finally get their own weapons, but most importantly, my girl Anna gets her own. And if this is going to be following the same pattern as the previous DLC pack, we're going to have 720 damage on all these weapons. Anna is going to be a beast. She's probably going to have the highest damage in the game because she has the highest luck stat, meaning it can stack with luck plus 20, Luna, and lethality, and she also has a high damage bow. With this, Anna will become not just the best archer, but probably one of the highest damage units in the entire game. Oh, so excited. But it's cool though, so that's kind of the thing. We've had sort of a drought of Fire Emblem Warriors content, mainly just due to the fact that the DLCs have been coming out. Honestly, the Fire Emblem Fates one from December was amazing. It really made us want to play more. Even in the midst of having all this Xenoblade stuff that we've been drowning in, it's so cool just to see that we have more things to look forward to in this one. And that's kind of the thing that I feel about Fire Emblem Warriors, is that it's the biggest contradiction of a game, where it seems really grindy. If I were to describe it to you guys right now, it sounds like it's no fun, but then when you actually get into the nitty gritty and into like trying out all these different new skills, new characters, new things to unlock, 3 new history maps that we get to play with, we're gonna have dozens of additional hours in the DLC pack. So yeah, thanks for joining me on my little fanboying, and I hope to see you when the thing comes out. I put up the release dates at the beginning, assuming there was a release date to actually show, and I hope to see you guys when that happens. We are going to be doing it. We're gonna have a showcase for all 3 of these characters. Definitely give them for all 3 characters. I might consider doing one for the new weapon attributes as well, but my goodness, these characters, though, they're only 3 characters, definitely have time to spare for these guys, and possibly some animations. So, it's good to be back, you guys. We're going to play some more Fire Emblem Warriors in the near future, so I hope to see you guys there.